here with Pyrion Flax, the one and only. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm having a blast.
What's your real name?
Why?
Because I want to stalk you, obviously.
Well, it's easy enough to find out. They put it up on the big screen the other day.
Okay, so what is it?
My first name?
Sure.
You can call me Ted.
Ted?
Ted, yeah.
Is that actually his name?
That's actually my name, yeah.
Theodore?
Yeah, my name is Ted. No, Edward.
Edward,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And
Secret info revealed.
Let me know how you got into this business of making videos and entertaining people and all that kind of thing.
Complete luck.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't think it's something you can plan.
You're just born with it? Is that what you're saying?
It's a talent that's, if you cut me in half, it says Dota or something like that. Anyway, basically, it was luck. People either like your shit or they don't, and they did. So I got lucky.
I think you're very approachable because you're known as being not the most professionally skilled player.
Right.
So
yeah,
they don't.
Yeah.
The common pub like myself,
right,
can relate to you much more than I can relate
bad?
to.
I assumed you were good.
It's all relative.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, it is. Well, I found that generally speaking, people like my videos because coming out from an angle of being terrible, people can relate. Like you said, people can relate to that.
Because you always have those moments.
Exactly, and coming up with stupid strategies that sound like good ideas, but of course are absolute gibberish. It's kind of it's fun.
So what have you been doing here?
Wow. Well, I was not quite sure what we'd be doing here. Obviously, a lot of the plans do not revolve around me. So I think the stuff that we were going to do was planned as being kind of, we'll figure it out when they get here. Because, of course, you don't really know how things are going to go. They had me and Zoe here as well, I think, because I don't think Casey was a gamble, because she's, really good at what she does and professional. But I think they just thought, let's have some extra stuff around in case we need to fill, blah, blah, blah. But as it is, she's been out there in the crowd doing all that stuff anyway. So we've been doing the kind of stuff that Casey might not be able to do, really in-depth fan stuff or some more Dota sort of related stuff. But a lot of it will be on YouTube and, VODs afterwards rather than necessarily live.
Cool.
Because there's not much time to fill. You think about it. Tomorrow's hour break between the games in the morning and the final. That's the only real time they've got to fill.
And how is it working with Zoe?
She's great. I mean, she's lots of fun. She knows what she's doing. We get on really well. She's been in esports forever, so she knows what she's doing.
Did you get a peek inside to what it's like being a girl in one of these events?
Totally.
What is it like?
Greasy and unpleasant, I think.
Yeah,
dudes hanging off for his stuff. It's kind of grim.
Did you have to fight him off a little bit?
When I have my picture taken, people are just they might put their arm over my shoulder, but with her they're grabbing her around the waist and pulling her in, and she's just this is grim. But people just need to be a little hands off, I think. It's just But anyway, other than that, being a girl, of course, they assume she knows nothing about Dota, but she knows a lot. So yeah.
Cool. Have you been playing a lot of pubs lately?
Actually, I played this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
From the hotel room or something?
Yeah, from the hotel room.
Wow, you fiend.
I know. I brought my laptop.
Addict.
I actually bought a laptop to bring out here because my old laptop didn't run Dota, and I packed my a Roccat keyboard. I got one of those big gaming keyboards and my gaming mouse and everything like that, and my headset.
Did you win?
Yeah.
What hero did you play?
I played Lion.
And what's your skill build in Lion?
My skill build in Lion is I start with Impale, and then I get the sucky mana thing, and then I get another level of Impale, and then I get the Frog, and then I get another level of mana.
No. You got to just max the mana thing.
Why?
It's the most annoying spell in lane ever.
But I wanted to go.
Seriously. You just it's
and then
got so much range.
And then I start fingering people, and everything goes crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just too many jokes at once. What do you do outside of Dota?
Look after my kids. I'm a full-time dad, so...
How do you have time to play Dota? Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Well, one of them is at school now, or she's about to start school. She's done preschool. She's
What
at
age?
School. She is 4.5.
And your other one?
She's practically self-maintaining. She looks after herself.
Oh, yeah? 4-year-old?
Yeah, Jesus. They can
do you leave
so
out
much.
A bowl and just
She goes to the toilet. She just takes herself up upstairs. She gets dressed by herself. 4.5. You'd be surprised. Everyone's Zoe said to me, can she talk?
Can she do her taxes?
She's 4.5. Yeah,
basically.
Herself. She can play games better than I can. She's on the iPad and stuff. She's all over it.
She's going to be a Dota player?
God, I hope not.
You don't want to expose her to that amount of language.
Madness.
Yeah, that early maybe.
And the other one is 20 months old, so...
And they're both girls?
Yeah, both girls.
Do you dread the day that they become the age where you have
whatever you're going to say about dreading and girls being teenagers and everything, I am terrified. It's terrifying. I'll have a 13-year-old and a 16-year-old at the same time.
Oh my God.
Imagine that.
And then if the older one has sets the role for the younger one, you got to make sure the older one's does a good job.
Right.
Otherwise, the younger one,
she'll go, well, you let her go crazy. I was like, it was a mistake.
I was like,
Yeah.
What's so let's say your daughter is old enough and she's going on her first date and you meet the boyfriend.
And he's a Dota player, or
no, just he comes to the door. How do you talk to him?
I don't want to be the archetypal sort of 1960s sitcom gruff dad who sits there and goes, well, you better be back by 10, has his shotgun and all that kind of stuff. I mean, she's going to be, it's going to be in London. I mean, she could just get on a train and be in central London at 16. It's terrifying. So I think if you rein them in too hard, kids like my youngest, if I tell her not to do something, she immediately does it. And I think this is built into people's brains.
I want you to get pregnant. Is that what you're going to say?
You told me to. Yeah, there's no way out of that one. Yeah. But I just pray to God that they don't get pregnant until they want to get pregnant. Like, don't be the sort of, having kids at 17, ruining university and all that. I want them to both go through education, even though it'll cost me an arm and a leg. I want them to do that.
They're going to get scholarships, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They'll be smart kids, right?
Yeah, I hope so.
How smart's your wife?
She's a hell of a lot smarter than me, so let's pray to God the DNA went her way. Or their way, yeah.
You need to RNG really well on that one.
I got screwed. Look at this. You're talking about RNG. I know the camera can't zoom in. I got 9 Oski, the Ostigons, or whatever, the dragon. I went through the trading cards. Look at it. All I got was Oskis. All I got was Oskis. Look at this. So I'm going to go trade them on the floor, find some Dota fans who will trade me up some Oskis for... I want the guy with the fez.
Yeah,
I could rock a fez, I think. No hair.
I don't know. I don't know about that one, but we can maybe get you
Matt
one.
Thinks I could rock a fez.
All right, yeah. His vote counts more than mine. So, what other than hanging out with your kids do you do?
Well, not a lot. I mean, they take up a lot of time. Like, I see my friends when I can, but when you live in London, it takes at least an hour to get anywhere. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's not like if you lived in Manhattan or something where you can get on a subway. Like, my friends live in North London or here, there, and everywhere. So it takes, like, at least an hour to get anywhere. And then it's hella expensive. Then you go back. So I don't see my friends as much as I'd like to. But I watch a lot of movies, and I don't watch much TV. I gave up on TV once I found computers. Like, the internet is all I need. That's it.
What's your favorite movie recently?
That I've seen lately?
Yeah, lately.
I really liked... Looper, I really like that, and Inception, that kind of action sci-fi stuff.
You a Joseph Gordon-Levitt fan then?
He's cool, yeah, even with the Bruce Willis makeup.
He used to be in that really old show.
From the Sun. Yeah, God, that show sucked.
And then he was like kind of a really awkward dude.
Yeah.
And now he's
action hero.
Everyone loves him.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, but that's it. I don't get to catch many movies either. Like, not in the theater. Like, I have to, acquire them by DVD.
Legally.
Yeah.
You acquire them legally through legal means.
Netflix. I have Netflix.
Yeah.
NSA. You can check it up.
Mm-hmm. How much do you think your accent plays a part in having a good announcer pack and stuff? Do you think it's a big deal?
American people seem to shit their pants when they hear an English accent. I don't know.
You know why? You could say anything and it's like fucking one of those nature documentaries where the guy's like really intelligent.
Right. Oh, you assume intelligence?
Yeah, I think it's assumed intelligence.
I think it's on a DNA level. You guys know that we're secretly in charge, and you just kind of broke away rebels like a naughty child, and eventually you'll have to come back under. You'll come to heel soon enough, like that. So you hear the English accent, you freeze up. You think we better do what he says.
Maybe.
I mean, I assume
that might be it. It might be a deep-rooted psychological fear of the British.
Well, we were always the bad guy. And find a good movie that doesn't have the English guy as the bad guy. We're always the bad guay.
Like
even
James Bond.
You even had to get an Englishman to play the German in Die Hard.
James Bond.
They're always
What about Love Actually? Everyone's English and they're all good guys in that.
They're all bad guys. I hate that movie. Jeez.
Why?
It sucks.
It's about love. How can you not like that movie? What are you talking about? What are
love.
you?
I guess I hate love.
Heart cold.
It is. Cold heart.
They have a love story between 2 little kids in that movie.
Disgusting.
It's adorable.
Having kids, I think that's revolting. They should stay in school.
You want to have kids? You could do it over. You don't have one. Well, we'll send this to your youngest daughter when she becomes of age.
I didn't say that. We're talking about my kids getting pregnant or having pre-adult sort of sex.
Would you rather have a son?
God,
a little easier?
No.
No?
No, I love my girls. That's it.
What if you had a third one? Would you rather have
I don't care. I never cared. Never bothered me. Some people are like, oh, did you have a second so you'd have a boy? Never bothered me. If it was 2 girls, 2 boys, 1 of each, I don't care.
Nice.
As long as they got all the bits in the right place, which they have, then that's good.
10 fingers, 10 toes.
That's right. And they look a lot like their mother, so thank God for that.
Well, maybe they'll get your humor. Or
maybe.
Personality?
Yeah, maybe.
Those unimportant things.
No.
Like, who cares?
They don't need those. They could be beautiful women. They get away with it.
If they become beautiful women, you'll have a lot of interesting work to
Suitors,
do. Yeah. You thinking about a dowry?
Dowry?
Yeah.
Well, they can have an announcer pack for free.
Announcement pack. Yeah. It's going to be announcers
I got some
for
rares.
Dota.
I got some good rares they could have.
Like, you're going to start them young on Dota.
Yeah.
Like 8 years old. Like,
Like,
what's your favorite hero? And she's like, Queen of Pain. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, Jesus. You stay away from Queen of Pain. She's no good.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
No, you don't want that one. How about Crystal Maiden? We'll keep it Crystal Maiden. Yeah, Crystal Maiden. No boots. Just take it slow.
And she's a maiden. It's all good. Yeah.
And, yeah, okay. What do you think of the tournament thus far?
Get
to watch?
I only caught the end of that game. Like, I had to go and scout some stuff, but I am loving it. Like, my biggest fear now is I don't get invited back next year. Like, that I've done something awful. So now I'm enjoying it, but I'm also like, what if this is the last international I get to come to? Do you know what I mean?
What you need to do is to leave something important in the hall.
Okay.
And just say, Valve, like, I really left my something there.
Yeah.
Gotta bring me back so I can get it.
I left my heart in Benaroya. Yeah. By the way, they have got, where are all the chefs with the hats and the hot plates and everything? I was really expecting, you know what I mean? Benaroya, Benihana.
You didn't get invited to that stuff?
No.
No? Did you just make a Benihana joke?
I made a Benihana joke.
Oh my god.
You didn't get it.
Pyrion Flax. Yeah.
Matt laughed, but I think it's an ironic laugh. Like, I can't believe how bad that was.
It's just, oh my god. It's not, they're not even very close in, like,
No,
sound.
It's just the Ben part.
Yeah. It's good.
I told it to my wife, and she was like, yeah, that's pretty good. You should use that. She knows nothing.
She must have been an easy,
She's easy.
easy convince.
My wife is easy. That's how we ended up with 2 kids.
You must have slayed her with the jokes.
I
If
slayed
she
the
likes
puss.
she likes the
She likes the ding.
Benihana joke.
She likes the
D2L, right?
Yeah, D2L. Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't like a, for kids.
No, it's not.
Okay.
We can say whatever
Fuck
we
you,
want.
kids.
You
Oh,
can
my
exactly.
kids, they're cool.
Yeah. We're completely uncensored.
Good.
Like we have a mostly European audience actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't give a shit. We'll put anything
we're all
on
good.
TV.
Are you very patriotic when it comes to England and all that? No?
Sort of. Not like.
Don't you wish there was a Dota player from England?
Yeah,
that was good?
I mean that would be nice. That would be nice. But I mean I'm not super patriotic because I grew up in the States as well. Like I lived in New York till I was 8. I was born in England, but I grew up.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Hard. The mean streets.
Well, at Queens, Jackson Heights.
Back
Serious.
in the day, though,
Back
that
in the day,
wasn't
public
very.
school.
It hasn't been gentrified yet.
No, it's been like I went back and my friend who still lives in Queens, she said, "Oh, it's really been gentrified." I was like, "Queens, Jackson Heights? Are you kidding me?" But it really has.
Yeah.
It's quite nice. Yeah.
Buy some handbags or something on the street.
You could always buy handbags. It was all Korean shops, and now it's been replaced with all like Latino shops.
Actual handbags, genuine ones.
Oh, they were 100% genuine. Yeah. All my Transformers from when I was a kid. I look back
You're a
now,
Transformers fan? Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, from when I grew up in the 80s.
Well.
But they were all like the Korean knockoffs.
Yeah.
So my dad was so cheap. Like he bought me his new Transformer. I look at it now. I'm like, this thing isn't authentic.
Optimus
This
Prime
isn't
and
Bumblebee.
stuff.
Yeah.
Well, did you like the new Transformers movies?
No, they sucked.
Really?
Yeah.
Not a Shia LaBeouf fan?
I don't know what the deal is with that guy. That he's in everything. Dude can't act. Can't act.
What about Megan Fox? She can act.
Jesus. Name a good Shia LaBeouf movie.
Indiana Jones.
Sucked.
Just kidding. Yeah, it's not that good. I liked Transformers 1. I thought that was all right.
The action was too fast. You couldn't see what the hell was going on.
Yeah, that's Michael Bay.
It was like.
That's not Shia's fault.
Yeah. Let's not put that one on Shia.
Yeah, that was Michael Bay. The explosions.
Sorry, Shia. He's not watching, but you're a cool dude. I just hate your movies.
Which Transformer did you like the most?
Which was the Starscream? I think was the jet.
You liked Starscream? He's so annoying.
Oh really? I never heard his voice. I just liked the plane.
What?
Which is the jet? The big plane? Jet Scram?
That's
I don't know.
Starscream, yeah.
Yeah. It was the coolest one. Kid brought it into school one day. It was like this big.
He had a huge insecurity about being leader.
Oh really?
And he had a very annoying voice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If you ever watch the cartoons,
Never
he's like
watched
the most
cartoons.
annoying.
I was too old. I'm old.
I know.
Moving
How old are you?
pictures is
How old are
scary.
you?
37. At time of press.
Damn.
Yeah, it's old.
So, you ever get into flame wars in Dota with some youngins?
No, I don't give in for all that.
No. What? You don't insult anyone? Never?
No.
Even when they
Not
flame
unless
you?
they're on TeamSpeak with me. But I mean, the BM all chat, that's not me.
You want me to teach you a little bit? I'm really good.
I would love to.
I'm really good at it.
Yeah, please.
So this is how you do it. First, the first rule of insulting BM is that you never start it.
Okay.
Because you want the moral high ground in case anyone ever checks the replay.
Yeah.
So you wait until they start.
They check the replay?
No, seriously.
Okay.
Because like once they start insulting you, then you can say whatever the fuck you want.
I guess so. Yeah.
So they start insulting you, and then you got to come back with like one of the classics is the calm down.
Oh, clam down.
Calm down.
I put clam down.
Clam down. That's fine too. Or settle down, or you know, like
Simmer
relax.
down,
just relax. Yeah. Like one of the things that really annoys people is relax. It's just a game.
Yeah.
Because you can just say that to anything they say. Like whatever they say from then on, you can just keep saying it.
Yeah.
And then, but you don't want to be too repetitive. So they say something, you say relax. They get really mad, and you say like, I'm just having a good time with my friends. There's no need to get so upset.
Do you know what I've realized is this is what I used to say to my friend Gary, who got me into Dota. He's here actually. I got him a pass to get in here. He was the guy who got me in, so I thought I owed him a ticket, right? And the things that I used to say to him, like that, calm down, it's just a game, he would get enraged.
Yeah.
And now I realize why. He thought I was like BMing him. But
well, it is like the worst BM though, because it all does is serve to make them madder, and then they get even madder, and then you say something like, then you top it off with this.
Okay.
You say, it's okay.
Right.
It's not so bad losing. I'm sure you're good at a lot of things that aren't Dota, but then you name something that's very easy to be good at. Like you say, I'm sure you're good at stuff that's not Dota, like watching movies. And then it sounds like a compliment, but it's actually the worst insult ever. Yeah. And then it doesn't even look like you're really BMing them because you're not calling them any names, you're not doing any of that stuff.
I'm just being nice and implying that you could basically watch a movie until your arms fill up. Well done.
You're probably really good at like making breakfast on time or something. And so you just keep doing that, and then that's how you. So now I want you to go and try it.
I will do that. Okay. That's the reverse BM. I like that.
But it makes them way more mad than just being like, fuck you, you know, because they're used to that kind of thing.
Well,
they're not used to
get it from my ex-Mike all the time, right?
They're not used to the killing them with kindness approach.
I will do that.
Okay.
I'm sure you make a mean breakfast.
I'm sure you scramble the eggs at perfect temperature. Okay, so you want to do some shout-outs? Do you have anyone to shout out to? To his 2 kids, his lovely wife.
To my kids and to Mrs. Flax. Shout out to Valve for getting me out here, I guess. I owe them a lot, so big shout out to them, even though they know I'm here, so it's not really a shout out if they're here. Anyway, Cyborg Matt, of course, good friend of mine. The whole UK Dota scene, which is teeny tiny, but we need to grow it. So a sort of encouraging shout out more than anything.
Shout out to his announcer pack.
My own announcer pack?
Yeah, buy it on Steam. He needs to pay off those loan payments for his jet, so...
Yeah, that thing's pricey to run too, let me tell you.
It's like $300 a gallon of jet fuel.
And like the Dota Noobs guys, they're good guys. Shane, my friend Shane, and I could go on forever, so I'll stop there.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the interview.
Thanks, Hobbit.